So we talked last time about which one of these we should do. Boarding house is interesting to me, but I can see why sometimes not the one to go. I think this is the one. These two right here. These two have things to go. I think we're going to start with the one to flip. Some armchairs are so comfortable, we'll never get off of them. This apartment comes with 2 of them. So it's just talking about armchairs. This is like a literal quick flip. A literal take it, smash it, thrash it, do it again. Okay, those are probably the next 2 we're going to do. Also, this one mostly done. Look at that ugly carpet. Looks like a dog in there. Who put that dog on the floor? Also, this is our second apartment. Our second apartment. Who was that? Traveling vlog with the subscription. Welcome to the community, traveling vlog. I am glad you're here. Bro, I swear I know him. I've met him before somewhere. How you doing? Well, now that I've seen the turkey, I'm doing a little bit better. I appreciate you asking, by the way. That is very kind of you. And a new skill point instantly? Oh, let me get some of this trash. What skill point when we get there? Oh, see more dirt on the minimap. We need that. We need that. And then seeing all the dirt on the minimap. I asked the question how we get that before. Turn the lights on? Wait, we turn the lights on through the phone? Oh, the phone has its own lights. Honestly, this house is so well put together. Let's just take out, there's a bowl of nasty old ramen there. I think those were no magazines. Who lived here? And a cool little pink one too. It was a very modern, very fancy apartment. With a lot of ducks. Oh, that's like a little vampire duck. Are you all vampire ducks? He turns red. You know what? For now, I'm going to put the saws on the table because it's very not safe where they are. Go through, clean up the trash. Just clothes on the floor. That's weird. Make the bed. We're going to probably keep the bed. Oh, is that capybaras? No, it's not. We can turn the little light on, though. Okay, so far, yeah, when it said this is the one to flip, I think they're onto something. I don't know if there's going to be something super expensive in here to sell. But there's also going to be a quick and easy moneymaker. Who was that? Good Vibes with the follow. Welcome in, Good Vibes. We're also live on YouTube if you want a full screen. Who left the panties out? Why is there 2 of them? You know what? We're just going to shove that under the pillow. Yeah, I think, yeah. Just shove it under the pillow and forget we saw that. Okay, it's bothering me that this is not straight. A little bit more out of the way. I'm going to shake this chicken over here. Get the cactus going. Over here as well. What is... It's only worth $6? Bro, I can't sell it or nothing? It says heavy. Can we break it? I'm not exactly sure what to do with that yet. Okay, well, we did a lot of the main stuff. Okay. We'll clean now. We'll clean some of this. This is gonna be fast, easy profit. Oh, I have another bear there. Why do I have a feeling it still didn't recognize those undies being gone? They didn't. But it should have now. There's something over here. What? That counts as trash? Shoes are trash? Okay, this room is pretty much done. That classifies as trash. Wait, we gotta take all this? Why is the apartment green? This is maybe the ugliest thing I have ever seen in my life. Has a backrooms feel to it? You're not entirely wrong. It's just not the backrooms I want to be in. Outside of that, a lot of this stuff looked good, though. And you know what? These don't make sense. The toys, maybe that's going for like a family room thing or something. I'm going to put a normal table in there. Some normalness, I guess. For the not so normal things. I also don't know. Do we put... I don't think he'll fit there. I'm gonna lay that there. You know what this reminds me of? This theme that they got going on is kind of like what's it called? It's that one we just did with the chicken, Kong Kong. Kind of reminds me of Kong Kong, like the randomization of it. And you know what? Just cause. Let's make the duckies nice. There's something when we turn on all the ducks. Is there really? Do they have to be a certain way? There's a lot of odd toys here. Wolf, I need up there. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. Okay, well, we'll test it out. Whoever this guy that lived here before us is actually kind of a cool dude. Nothing happened though, bro. Nothing happened. So this is what an apartment could look like. The only thing else I can say that is maybe like truly a maybe. That's a whole chicken leg under there. I don't know where they got all the cool stuff. I gotta be missing something. We bought it for 98. Put up on auction. They're all ready. All we did was clean it and sold a few items. It's already going up to, look at that. The Jantart family again. Floors are so bare and there's too many rooms. That's the only thing you have to say. Let's see if we can squeeze some extra money out of you. If you'll give me 20,000 more. Please? Please. 30,000 profit for nothing. Thank you. Come again. Contact Bule. He'll clean your apartment as long as it's not too bad. Complaining about apartment with too many rooms is wild. That, honestly, for a family, you're right. For a family, you are correct. Okay, we're at about 100,000 less than what we need. We're gonna go with was it this one we all agreed on last? The one to move in? I think that's just another clean and throw. I think this is kind of the same thing. This apartment is perfect for hanging out with your pals. It's an open plan with a kitchen, dining, living, so spacious one would swear. One would swear one exterior wall is missing. One exterior wall is missing? What secret do you hold? Okay, we gotta look at the exterior walls now. Man, you like how I did this house? I finished it already. Someone ate my sandwich, that someone would be thrown outside. How dare you touch my sandwich? Okay, that's all dirty. Look for... The stove is dirty. Oh, and they said this was a party house. They weren't lying. April 1st, silly cat. And another chicken leg on the floor. What is with people and chicken legs? This looks like a house from The Sims. It's better than any house I made at The Sims, to be honest. Also a lot smaller. And they have the kind of, like, the same of everything. There must have been like 2 things thrown in on the same update. Spa, magazine, clothes everywhere. What is that? Weird looking boots. A whole makeup place. I can't close the window. There's not even dirt in this room. It's like an old granny room. So they said something about an exterior wall. No. Is missing, huh? Is it supposed to look like that? Who does their makeup with their coffee like that? This room should be fast and easy, right? Should be. Up here? Down there? What? I need to check. It's right there. We're gonna turn that on for the vibes. And I guess we won't keep it there. D1, welcome in. How you doing? I know we move so slow when we're not got heavy stuff in our hands. I thought that was not gonna fit back in place for a second. Honestly, I don't think it is. They have pictures of flowers. Clean up the mess in here. Got that again. This is the same apartment building. This is the same apartment building we were just in. Somehow the dish soap counted. Where's the trash? Which one of you are the trash? What is it hiding? Bro, it's hiding something from me. That's so dirty. How dare you put something there like that? No, we can't clean anything. Wardrobe. I think we're good. This was definitely a granny's house. They said it was a party house, but out here it looked party maybe. Maybe. But overall, no. Looked like a grandma lived here. I just gotta go for it. They're complaining about the sauna, that's okay. Everybody's just talking about the sauna, which means there's probably absolutely nothing wrong with it. One bedroom, not 2. Oh, boo-hoo. Life is too good. Life is too good. Who complains about just, I only wanted 1 bedroom? Man, nobody wants just 1 bedroom. Oh, my house is too many square feet. Let's see if we can boost him up another. You know what? We didn't do anything. I'm going to see if we can scam him out of 25 G's. What's the context? We're flipping houses. We buy houses, we improve them. And then we flip them. He wouldn't take the deal though. If we refuse the offer, we get a big penalty. So we basically got $14 for nothing. 14,000. We'll still take it. Okay, we're at 4,063. I need, I believe, 520 to be 520, 530 to be comfortable myself. What do we do next? We should probably do something on the lower scale, huh? Like a woman's house, the garage with bunker. Uncle's bunker. That sounds like it could be something weird. What do we... The uninhabited house. This house was bought for refurbishment. The current owner did not have time to do it, so he's looking for a buyer. The price is final, non-negotiable. Which also seems kind of sketchy, if you ask me. I say we go for this, assuming there's a chance it could be haunted. If it's another haunted house, I'd be okay with that, though. It'd be cool if we could find all the haunted houses. What's up, Shamir? How you doing? The yard on this was treacherous. Okay, get rid of all this instantly. Any yard pullings. Looks like a lot of yard pullings. Turn the light on. Oh, we got a light outside. And we haven't even stepped in yet, and we gotta sweep it. Ew. Ew. What about in the back? Get the weeds first. Easy value. Even got a back door. That's good. No, everything's looking good on the outside. Those are lights? That's like a half booby light. Okay, well, instantly got some upstairs action. It looks like we are going to be doing windows again. First house we had to do windows and probably 4 flips. That's crazy. But that made a huge difference. Look how... That good. That's a big difference. Especially with the shades on. By the way, one of the first house we ever bought with shades on. I think we gotta give credit to the guy for that. So basically, lore-wise, he already did have the work for us. Is that what you're saying? And it's not a joke? Usually they do something fishy. Nothing. The only thing I can't find is... Where is... this? Oh, it's up there.
Bruh.
This could be another living room if we... Let's get the TV and another rug. Yeah. If we add the speakers, even, it becomes a family cinema room, I believe. A bit complex. We may change the walls in here to be like a red or something. And then we got bathroom activity. Is that a shower? I'm assuming so. Yeah, it's the shower. And all brick in there. That's disgusting. But it's okay. We'll fix it all for you. We'll fix it all. Make it livable for you, since it's not livable for anybody else apparently. We even got some of the decent furniture in here. Boom. These chairs are really old. Really ugly, actually. Yeah, dining chairs. Let's replace those. Honestly, this looks good. Let's keep that. Good. We'll move those in. And some family will be very happy. Good. I don't think anything else needs done in the kitchen but paint. Thank goodness the corridor is good, by the way, with the paint. And here, let's just go quick tile work. Tile work, walls. We'll hit it up with some... It's got the gray floors. We'll hit it with the blue. And we're not going to get scammed with the shower in the way this time. Yeah, we're not doing that. I think we still gonna need one extra, aren't we? These actually look kind of nice. I'd use this in my bathroom. I'm gonna have to buy one more, unfortunately. I hate that. Stop. Okay, toilet. Bathroom fixtures. You could get a whole jacuzzi? Wow. Actually, that looks fine. What? That's not how you... Is that really how they got it? They got it so you gotta be facing the shower while you toilet? That's kind of horrible, is it not? And put that there, because those match. Everything's fitting nice and tidy. Nice and tidy. Stick it. Click it. Lick it. Actually, you should probably not lick anything in the bathroom. Usually that only leads to bad things. Most of the time. Most of the time. And then we have... Could we actually? No, we cannot. There. That's as good as you're gonna get. It just is. That's okay. Okay, one shower down. Honestly, that looked good. Kitchen, we're just painting. This, we're leaving alone. That's good. Close the door. Just to paint. Just to paint. We'll probably do the same color as whatever we do this kitchen. So let's go green. Walls. Paint. Maybe we go green. Or actually, we could do like a plum. Like asylum looking flooring. Almost. Prison floors. It does not look good, you're right. We can probably change some of that for the bathroom. But we're not gonna make a ton of money off it, though. Changing all that. I mean, it's weird that people don't care too much about what it looks like. I guess that's where the game adds your creativity and freedom in it. It looks very like a granny, doesn't it? But it kind of suits the feeling of the place. Could be some good granny stuff. See, before we had the upgrades, painting was the worst part. Painting is still the worst part by far. It goes by so much quicker now, it's not as painful. Now that we can multi-style it. Do the floor, okay. Like a white tile. Kind of bathroom-ish. This is all carpet. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna look good or not, but we'll try it. That's what it be. Then we got all of this. It definitely pop it. It makes it pop out more, for sure. And then I think same one in here. Which is weird, I don't think anybody really has, like, it's not quite a home theater. You know what I mean? Didn't we? Yeah, we did. Well, even, let's go ahead. Move all the junk. And it is junk. But it's junk that'll make us a bit more money, potentially. Yeah, and then just something like red paint. Maybe something like that. It's a very dark colored house, but that's okay. As long as we get in the monies and it's fitting the vibes, that's all we need is the vibes. I don't know why, that might just be me thinking, but... The smallest amount of trash? I don't know what they're talking about when they're talking about all this trash. Unless they're still concerned with what's on the outside. I don't know. I think it looks good how that is. That's the perfect amount of paint. Okay, this room is done too. That one's done. This one's done. I think the whole downstairs is officially finally done. Which is great for a quick flip. This might be all the dirt that they were talking about. We didn't do anything up here yet, did we? Oh my gosh. I don't know what way that's supposed to go. No idea. But we didn't clean the bottom of that windowsill. That is abundant to me now. So they have everything. This is just a storage room, which is fine. We can, we could even change this to be a laundry room. If we wanted to make it extra. We probably could do that, make bonus money. Let's go ahead and do that. And put that in. Now this room will make us a little extra bonus money. And we can probably tile that wall if we wanted to. If we're tired of paint. They got a child room for us? Definitely gonna need some plaster on that. Whoops. Well, we didn't need that anyways. So downstairs ended up not needing any plaster. We thought it would, but since we can definitely see the brick exposed here, we're gonna need plaster. 1, 2, not even a lot. Kind of upsetting when it's not even a lot, huh? I think all that's on the outside. We'll probably retile that room too. The floor in here looks disgusting. Floor in here looks disgusting too. We'll make these exactly the same. Click it. Make sure we don't have that same mistake there. This does look nicer. There's a light switch in here or no? There is. Boom. It's good. Why? Thank you? Well, the idea is to make it also over there if we have extra, which we should for the amount of tiles we bought, but also who knows? And we'll definitely need more. Quite unfortunate, but that will not cut the slice. It'd just be that way. Yeah, washroom is done. White, white. This could be white. That could be white too if we really want it to be. Hit me with the Snow White. Snow White, haha. But the large. Yeah. It's like he stopped right at the bottom. Didn't get any of the top floor done. And for some reason went in with the furniture before he ever went in with any of that other stuff. Like, forget the paint and stuff. We got furniture to put in. Probably why he ran out of money so quickly, according to the lore. Boom. That was actually enough. I'm surprised. Let's get a play rug. Halloween will be fine. Something for the kids to play on. Maybe they'll one day become friends with Michael Myers too. Okay, everything is done except for the outside. Let's go ahead and get scaffolding. Ooh. Oh, some of these are so expensive. That's crazy. We're gonna walk around and do as much as we can on foot. We only get half our money back when we sell it. I think that's good. I also want to pull those vines down the yard, and this looks hideous. Hideous. We bought it for $185 and a half. If we put it out for auction, what are we going to get back out of it? Renovation cost was, ooh, we had a lot of renovation costs. And we bought a lot of furniture, even though we did, I didn't think we did. $240. No place we can spend time with the whole family because we made it a cinema room. We didn't make it a family room. They always complain about that. Let's see if we can boost. Let's go 17. $45 is not bad. Because we didn't really do nothing. We sold 10 houses. We're a junior estate agent. So we got Uncle's bunker, we got house with a bunker, we got garage with a bunker. Uncle with a bunker might actually be the best for us. What do you think? That one's fine. I'm assuming they're not gonna... That looks like a prison. A large safe house with a doomsday bunker for sale requires renovation. Let's get it. We instantly got 3 new people. And I hear roaches. If you're scared of roaches, just be prepared, okay? Yep. We're gonna take a lot of plaster in here, too. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get all the wall plastered up. We're gonna have to actually renovate the whole top half. Our uncle must have been a bum or something. Maybe he was a crazy alcoholic. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me. A lot of the preppers seem like they are a bit crazy alcoholic. Get some of that swept up. Oh my gosh. So we got like a living room kitchenette type thing going on. It looks like kind of against our will. I'll probably keep some of this furniture because it will save us in the long run. We got more roaches too on top of that. Ooh. Yeah, this one's a doozy. Can I put these outside? No. Who blocks the ability to put stuff outside? Okay, that's the basement. That looks crazy moldy, by the way. I'm just gonna point that out right now. There is a rug in here, though, for my rug lovers. Okay, just do the sweep and we'll do the montage for windows and stuff here in a bit. If you're watching on YouTube, you know what I mean. If you're watching live, well, we'll be doing that live. That is so gnarly. Ooh. What's left? All of that? Is it like outside? I guess it was. Is that also outside? Man, I don't know about that. Okay. We got the porch out here. Okay, so the bunker's out there yet still. This is more cockroaches than we've seen ever. Even more than the frat house we did. Oh. I don't know. I think you have to have a special vacuum. I don't think they'll go in just any vacuum. I don't think this is just for any old thing. Yeah, I don't think so. I think you have to have a special one. Okay, that's good. Honestly, this bathroom's probably needing a change too, huh? I was thinking we could get by with it. But now that I'm actually thinking clearly, I don't think we will be able to. Is that counting as... No, it's not. That's sneaky. Also, why? Why these lights? Those are like stage lights. That's like a bed that you would... Let's focus on the first floor first. We're gonna go through our montage of windows and then the radiators. Let's get it! Okay, for those who just came back from YouTube, we finished. We whited everything out. We know that the guy really loved some green over there. But we went ahead and did both of these the way it is. And honestly, I know he really loved the green. But this is ugly. This is really ugly too. If we can find a green in here, we will. You know what? That will be good. Ceramic tile. How about that? That's something a little bit different. It's not as pretty looking as what we get there. But it does look good, doesn't it? I'm actually a bit impressed. Wow. Go ahead and we're gonna go all the way. If we're gonna do it all the way. That looked kind of ugly on top, I'm not gonna lie. And we still need to buy one more. That's fine. Yes, hopefully that didn't ruin anything on the outside. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? Let's get a real sink. There. Something he doesn't have to be ashamed of. Something that's not literally rotten. Because that one was. That one's rotting. That looks like you're going to have a disease. And even though this looks like it could be one of the maps for Temple Run in here, we don't want to get all the diseases of Temple Run. And this looks good, especially with those lights there. That's fine. So everything up here is good, except for moving some of this stuff around. I don't know exactly what they'll be doing. I guess we need a TV there to count as something like that, right? That is massive. But hey, everybody, you know, priorities. That looks fine as it is. I mean, it's not spectacular to any means, but it is what it is, you know? He's got a sad little kitchen. If we get a kitchen sink, I guess there'll be a multifunctional room. Well, that doesn't quite match, does it? Can we get that a little closer? No, that's a lot less close. This one looked like it could. No, it doesn't. This might be the closest thing we get. That really ugly, but you know what? At least he has it, right? At least he has it. And, floor is also ugly, but that's fine. We're gonna take to the basement where there is literal cheese walls. And let's get to sleeping a little bit. Get some of this taken care of. Blech. Up top, at the bottom. We could sell some of these. Could even put a washer in here, I think. Well, first, let's see what we got going on. I'm assuming this is the bunker. That's really nasty. And then we got 2 beds and a bathroom. A horrible bathroom, by the way. This looks like a prison. This doesn't even look like a proper bunker. Oops, we're going down. Do we have lights? We had the switches. We don't have lights, though. And here we do have a light. Get some of the grub off in here. Looks like the toilet needs fixed. Yeah. I mean, it's not really gonna look spectacular. We could probably get some of his green stuff down here, though. Make him feel a little bit more cozy. A little bit more at home. Get up there. Get all around. Honestly, though, it's not terrible for what we gotta do. The house was the worst part. And the house overall wasn't that bad. Oh, there's a light in here. I don't know why there's 2 switches right there. For this in here, we'll give it a paint up. We'll give it a paint. We could do like an Oxford blue. Let's see. The basement looks like it came from World War I. It kind of does. What's up, Hams? How you doing? The basement, this is called Uncle's bunker. So Uncle been the one in here. This should hide the mold. It just needs to hide it long enough for us to sell it and everything's fine again. We'll definitely need the washer hookup in here, though. I think. We also have 3 unique buyers, but they're not telling me anything. Not telling me nothing I need to know. Honestly, I don't know why these people specifically are buying. I mean, the guy at the top makes sense. He's literally in a gas mask. He's a war paranoia guy. The rest of them, I don't know. Yeah, do that. Get rid of the cheese curds that they got all over this wall. They thought we were gonna miss it. They thought we were chops. Honestly, this looked good, though. It really be cozy down here. Doesn't look like we can paint the stairs at all. And that got painted. That got painted. Random clicking. Boom. Twist it. Pop it. Lock it. Twist it again. Squeeze it and push. The thing that's gonna suck for this man, and I will admit that it's gonna suck. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. Your washer's out there. So you know, if the apocalypse comes, you can't do laundry. But you'll probably be out of electricity anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move. Let's go ahead and move all of this over. I'm guessing because they're apocalypse people, they're gonna love extra shelving. Probably why it's down here. But you're probably also gonna be lonely not having a lot of people with you. Go ahead and get some chairs. Bro, get me some chairs. Chairs? Bro, it's never heard of chairs before. Isn't that weird to anybody else? They've never heard of chairs? This is a really uncomfortable thing. Should we do this? Get them a metal seat. Hopefully they don't have no kids or nothing. You know what? We can keep the vibe going. Just give them some color to remember the outside world when it hits. That's not terrible. Takes away some of the basement's aesthetic, but you know what? Maybe at some point, whoever is buying this will have a wife or something. Or at least a child. I mean, there was a children's room up there, so... I need that same paint. We can probably go a small. Just, yeah. I'll only do this room, this color. He had a weird obsession with green, so maybe we'll go green. We could even give him the same exact tiling in this bathroom, potentially. Just so he feel good. The dark colors will make it depressing when you're stuck there. Well, we're not going to think that far ahead. This is just hypothetical. Hopefully we never have to use this. Right? That's what they're all thinking. I mean, realistically, they probably will at some point. There's probably a tornado that's going to come through and tear everything down, and they'll need to be here at least for that. And if anything, they can say this is the greatest bunker for tornadoes. All right, we need a sink. Like a normal sink. See, I want to do a nicer sink, though. Because they're gonna be here. You know what I mean? Furniture. Bathroom. Yes. Could give them a cabinet for extra space, huh? That's really nice of us to think of that. But apparently, we can't turn it around. Apparently. Oh wait, the sink's over there. So do they also have a normal one? I mean, they have this. And we can also do that. That one's, that has to be setting. Well, didn't I click on hanging? I guess that's not an option. Oh, well. Let's go toilet. And we'll just do the basic of basic toilets. Assemble that down. You know what's really gonna suck about this one is it's gonna be hard to set there with your leg against the wall like that. They have a lot of stuff here. Put that right there. And we'll give them one special roll of TP. That's going to be really uncomfortable no matter how you put it. It just is what it is. We could have put one that was empty. Then we'd really be mean, huh? Yeah, I think that's all we can do in here. For respect of what they once had. And to make them miss life. See, they think we're being nice in a way. Really, we're just coming up with modern-day CIA torture devices. Make them miss things. To drive them crazy secretly. Or I need to stand on the toilet. Everybody knows standing on the toilet is essential to daily activities everywhere. And what, by one more? One more should be fine. I mean, it's already there. Crazy great idea. I thought so. I'm just saying. Going crazy is the worst kind of torture. Then we got the bedrooms. And my goodness. Does this look like it's gonna be torture? This looks like a real prison right there. I keep getting stuck on the ladder too. Low-key, I might keep this room exactly how it is. Keep it very uncomfortable. If we went in here, accessories for the bedroom, or containers even. What do you got for containers? A bin? Put a safe. Where's the entertainment stuff? Right now they don't got any. Right now they got nothing. We could actually, you know what we should put is a dartboard, because entertainment actually would be important in that way, huh? They need something to keep their mind busy, but not too busy. Because they do need to be keeping stuff in their mind. They probably, radio is probably really good for someone who is going crazy in a bunker, right? I appreciate you said that, Hans. And I imagine there won't be any electricity. That is huge. That's a medium? Let's go ahead. Let's sell that. You don't need two of those. We'll put that there. In case there is electricity. But if not, that's just going to be something that also drives them crazy, isn't it? And then kitchen, I don't think... Most of this is like cheesy Christmas stuff. I mean, some of that stuff's going to be important, I guess, for storage. There is a knife missing in there. I don't know if anybody else noticed. They have to use the potato electricity method on the TV. Honestly, they probably will. They probably will. That doesn't really fit the vibe there, does it? Do they have, like... They don't have jars or nothing either, do they? A vampire folded napkin? That's creepy. Oh, and kid stuff. I guess they'll need something for the kitties when they're down here, huh? Good. That'll be enough. They don't need more than that. Kids will go crazy anyways. We'll put that there. For what reasons, you may be asking? That's a good question. Only they will know. Only they shall know. Probably to repair things. Well, this is what they got. This is their bunker. This is their prison right here. I go straight up into the yard. They could definitely run back. The outside looks bad. It does. You're right. I can't lie. What kind of wall panel should we use then? Again, they really loved green. I don't know how I feel about it, but they really loved it. That one's kind of the best that we got. That doesn't look terrible. I don't know that will keep away the people who will inevitably come for their supplies. Okay, let's get the scaffold thing. Ladders. Yeah, it's still saying... It's still saying there's one speck of dirt here. Okay, this is really starting to bother me now. I don't think I can get the bonus. I tried doing it up there. I did. When I go down here, it's hidden. There it is. It was under that bush. Well, my goodness. Look at us. Everything. Quite spectacular. And some ways that we somehow missed. Boom. Everything successful. Let's go ahead and see if somebody's willing to buy Grandpa's bunker. Okay, a lot of racks. I have a place to put my supplies. They're offering only 170. There isn't any first aid. So this is what they're interested in. Not a single bag of rice or pasta. Is there any canned food? I did look for canned food in the kitchen stuff. No sofa. Have to live there so many months. I need at least one small amount of comfort, and a gas mask should be there. That's what they're interested in? first aid, canned food, no pew pew. But we can't put the pew pew in there because we don't have the DLC. A kitchen, a place to prepare meals. I'll die of hunger. Order is important. There isn't any gas mask. You have a gas mask literally on your face. Will you give me at least $15,000 more? Please. Sue them? This is our sue money. Did our case win? Money is not that important, but safety is. That's right. See, he's scared of him. He's scared of him. He's scared of Judge Judy. You know what? We'll accept that. We got 34. That's a lot of work. Always be prepared for the unknown achievement. We got tactical prepper because we sold to that guy. What is our money looking like now? What is it looking like? We're at 530, exactly what our goal was. We're at 537, if y'all see that. So it means the next time we log in, we'll be going to the moon. We officially have enough to buy the moon house and renovate. So the next time we play House Flipper, we will be doing the moon. Thank you to everybody who came by today and helped me decorate and renovate and ingenerate. It was a lot of fun, and I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have a nice day. Look forward to seeing you at the next time. Don't forget to follow over on the YouTube if you're not already. That's where it really supports us, and we upload there daily.
Disconnected.